Welcome to Eastern Engineering Company Private Limited, where passion meets precision. We at Eastern Engineering pride ourselves in the manufacture of precision components, which is something we started almost 40 years ago. Through the years, have been involved in the manufacture of special purpose machines, tools and dies, jigs and fixtures. EEC, as we are called, we are focused on the manufacture of precision components, which we have now been working on for the past 15 years. EEC has its corporate office and works in Bangalore, India, with over 8,500 square feet of built-up area and an additional 20,000 square feet of space available for expansion on site. We are a 100-plus employee company focusing on high-end geometrical accuracy components. We are AS 9100 Revision C certified. We have an additional space of 10,000 square feet, built-up area with all facilities within a 1.5 mile radius from EEC for additional expansion. Our group company, iCam Solution Private Limited, is also less than a stone's throw away, and this company focuses on the manufacture of high-end assemblies. The current reach of EEC products extends to over 10 clients across 7 countries. Coming to EEC's revenue, we have a mix of geographies ranging from the US, UK, Singapore, Germany, Canada, Belgium, Australia, and of course India. The largest part of the pie that you see would be India with about 70% and that represents both local and deemed exports. US is our next biggest market. Singapore, Australia and Belgium have an equal share and trail behind the US. The key sectors that we operate in start with healthcare. The next one would be energy. We then have oil and gas, aerospace and defense, electronics, and general engineering. EEC's machine shop in Bangalore is well equipped with over 7 VMCs or vertical milling centers with makes ranging from the Makino Slim 3 type to Mazaks and Dalis. Our machine shop also has 5 CNC turning centers from makes like Mazak and LML. The machine shop, which has developed from the time of manufacture of SPMs, has a well-equipped conventional section as well that contains jig boring machines with Swiss makes and a double column jig boring machine from WMW. This enhances our capability and accuracy with some of the parts that we manufacture ranging between 3 to 5 microns on these machines. Coming to EEC's support infrastructure, we have round-the-clock security on premises, a 40-day store of camera feed from various vantage points on campus. We are SAP-driven, integrating most of our functions, and this SAP is of the B1 variety. Amongst the other technologies that we have invested in, it ranges from IPI for error-proofed FAs, SolidWorks for design, GaugeTrack for updated gauges, and TPM Track for monitoring the overall equipment effectiveness. We have a 100% dedicated power backup with a 320 kVA Volvo Penta DG set. Another thing that stands out in the EEC would be the inspection and quality metrology equipment, ranging from a Mitutoyo CMM to a profile projector microheight from Teza and a vertical Trimos. A recent addition is also the Hexagon Video Vision measuring equipment that gives us over 180x magnification of the parts under consideration. EEC's organizational chart, as seen here, is functionally driven. It has been separated into functional silos, that is. is a pretty flat structure with managers for various functions that then work into providing their respective resources for the smooth functioning of the overall organization. And they report into our Chief Operating Officer, who in turn reports into our CEO, and in turn reporting into our Chairman and Managing Director as shown here. EEC's precision machine components, the lifeblood of EEC's revenue, ranges from various inputs such as castings, forgings, and bar material. We have also focused on the manufacture of toolings, some of which have been shown here in this slide. The precision machine components also have input material that range from exotic material like Nitronic, the 60 to 90 family, Inconel, Nimonic, of course not to mention stainless steel from the 2 to 7 series. We also work with titanium, aluminum, free cutting steel, cementation steel, ball bearing steel, and various other non-ferrous metals that fall into the raw material pipeline. EEC also specializes in working with some engineered polymers like Delrin. Here is a snapshot of various components for different sectors. Given EEC's ability to achieve high-end geometrical accuracy in its precision component manufacturing, recently a customer in the healthcare segment approached EEC with a project to deliver upon a complete sub-assembly for a crucial input to one of their imaging systems. They wanted to develop this imaging system as a low-cost alternative to the imaging systems available in our country, namely India, and to bridge the divide between the rural and urban space. EEC not only helped the customer design the appropriate components that goes into the sub-assembly, but also helped in the eventual manufacture of the complete sub-assembly and ensured that this was a huge success. Here we have a few gauges and fixtures, in fact 100 of them that were developed for a high-end airplane engine manufacturer and exported to Canada. This particular engine manufacturer gave one bulk order to EEC for the manufacture of these gauges and fixtures and were extremely happy, wishing to have a joint venture going forward in the tooling and jigs and fixtures space. We continue with a few more components that takes pride of place in the EEC mantle of manufacturing, namely aerospace. These aerospace components, as seen here in this slide, are from bar material, ranging from aluminium solid bars to titanium, stainless steel to SS174PH. Coming to the slide on customer details, this is an example or a sample list of our customers at EEC. Please bear in mind, domestic includes deemed export, and as you would see here, these customers are amongst the who's who that makes up some of the pristine customer lists from the healthcare segment, the aerospace segment, the oil and gas segment, the energy segment, amongst others. We at EEC hope this presentation was useful in helping you understand our capabilities, and we look forward to working with you very closely for your projects in the manufacture and supply of precision machined components that you would require. Thank you for your time. Please do remember, EEC is a place where passion meets precision.